So today we have Natalie Leon. She is the new Professional Development Director at the University of Tulsa College of Law. And I'm so excited to have her here for the first Off the Record. Because you've never come before,
I've never
right?
been. I'm so excited. I've seen the videos every year. Everyone raves about it. I'm so excited.
We always have such a good time. There are some pretty inspiring women that we get to talk to every year. That's one of the reasons we do it. This is fun for us, not just because we get to share with the students, but because we learn things ourselves. There are women with all kinds of backgrounds, and they put their degrees to all kinds of uses.
We place about, in any given year, 20% or so students in JD Advantage jobs, which is exactly what you're talking about, non-traditional uses of your law degree. So
just goes to show you don't have to just practice law. You can do so much with a law degree.
Seeing like all the women talking and just, being open, it made me feel comfortable that if, I had a problem or wanted to talk about something, the people that I met at those events, I could go up to them and, talk to them about it. I think I wanted to know what it was really like to practice. And so it was nice to hear an authentic answer, because in law school it's a little different. So yeah, it was very helpful.
I'm excited to talk to practicing lawyers who are moms and get their perspective on how they balance that, because I know it'll be completely different once I'm out of school to balance my kids and work and my husband and all of that. So I'm interested to get that perspective on things.
I think I just wanted to be surrounded by women attorneys in the community, because this is where I plan to practice eventually. So I just wanted to kind of get a feel for what the environment's going to be like.
Honestly, I had heard so many great things, specifically from attorneys who are already practicing. So I had heard great things from attorneys in the public defender's office and the pardon and parole office, and they really encouraged me to come and get to meet other attorneys. So I thought it'd be a really good opportunity.
After law school, I went and worked in private practice at a firm of similar size as McAfee Taft, representing large companies. And after that, I went and worked in-house. So for one of our clients, which was a great opportunity because I did work for them. So they saw my work, they liked my work. So I worked at Williams for several years. And while I was doing all of that, I got to know the mayor of Tulsa, and I'm a huge Tulsa fan. He put me on a couple of volunteer positions, but when his deputy mayor stepped down, he asked me to come in and finish his term as his deputy mayor. And I used my law degree every single day, reading contracts all the time. But even more than that, I use kind of what I learned at Williams. How do I work with different parts of an organization for us to all come together for one purpose? Everybody has different pieces. And so I learned that at Williams. I'm really able to bring that to the city of Tulsa and make Tulsa just the best place to live.
So I went to law school in New York. I went to Fordham. And then I went to a big law firm in New York City for a year, and then I clerked for a federal judge. Loved that experience, but then I went to a little bit of a smaller law firm in New York after the big law firm. And then COVID hit, and with a burgeoning family in a 2-bedroom apartment in Manhattan, I moved to Tulsa and started at McAfee Taft. In law school, I thought that I wanted to do litigation. I loved the classes that, like civil procedure and criminal law, and the classes that centered on litigation, but I wasn't sure. And so going to an event like this and talking to someone who was in litigation or had maybe pivoted, I would think would be really helpful in trying to make a decision on what I wanted to do and if I wanted to take the traditional law firm route.
I keep coming back to this event every year because my very first year, I actually met a phenomenal female lawyer who's about 10 years my senior, and she and I instantly hit it off. She's still a mentor for me to this day, and we get together a few times a year, but we just formed an incredible bond, and I think it just provides an incredible opportunity for other female lawyers and female law students to get together, get to know each other, and be there to support one another as they make those big milestone decisions.
I was excited to come to this event tonight because I wanted a chance to connect with some of our female law students. I think it's very important that we be able to talk about what kind of opportunities there are out in the practice of law and the different things that we can do with our degrees. It wasn't guidance that I really had, and I think that it would be helpful to any student to know at least what I do at my job and what different women do at their jobs so they can figure out what they want to do when they graduate. Something that really surprised me when I became a judge is how encouraging female judges are from the Supreme Court on down. of other female judges, even when we don't always agree on the work that we are doing. But especially, I'm a little bit younger than some of the judges I work with, but some of the folks I work with went through some difficult years as female lawyers. So they're still always willing to lift women up. And I think that, combined with the fact that Tulsa is actually a really big small town, it's a pretty tight-knit group overall.